Our boat was swarmed by jet skis and tour boats, so we bugged out and headed to an even more beautiful beach down the island. It was a beautiful spot for my crew to jump in the warm waters of Thailand. At the end of the video, I show you how our solar panel system works, and I introduce you to the new host of Flying Doodles. We had a great night at anchor, but by 8:30 in the morning, the anchorage was absolutely packed with tour boats and jet skis. It was time to find another location.
Well, what was a nice calm anchorage sucks. We're just getting, I mean, jet skis and speedboats just everywhere. I mean, like, just giving us wakes and all that. I was trying to work on the boat earlier, couldn't get some stuff done. Getting splashed when I got the engine hatches open.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah, so we are going to move around to the other side of the island where we can have a little bit calmer bay, I hope. The wind's like dead calm out there, so I think we can take our pick, our side of the island. Other than that, I mean, I think this is a great spot for like a nighttime, like if you want to come here and spend an evening and hang out on the beach and all that, definitely, you know, get here after 5. Most of the tour boats are gone. It's not crazy. There's plenty of nice, the beaches are awesome, but about by 8:30, man, I mean, you hear the jackhammer over there and the construction and all the speedboats and everything.
It's not bothering me, personally, but I definitely understand like why a little bit of a rocky boat and noise, jet skis would bother someone, but it's just personally not really affecting me.
Well,
I just wanted to be honest.
Say that when you're trying to work on the boat down there.
Okay, so I thought you were gonna leave that part out for some reason.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, because he had the hatch open, I thought we were gonna move because of
I'm working on some stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely.
Getting wakes up the back, it's not great.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. I think we should move for that purpose, but not because I don't think if you weren't like working on the boat like that, I don't think it's really that bad.
All right. Well, we gotta go work on the boat. So. All right, we're gonna move over to the other side of the island.
Okay.
Amanda and Lauren made short work of pulling up the anchor so we could escape tour boat hell.
Ladies got the anchor up, and we're gonna go to another bay because this sucks.
It was only about a mile and a half down to the next bay, but as soon as we rounded the corner, it was like being on a different island.
Hello. Good morning.
How do you like it?
Oh, I mean, I love it. Look at my view. You seen that thing?
It's a nice seat you got.
Oh, I know. Can you imagine what it'll be like when I can't? Should I disclose? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. When our whole family is sitting on the trampoline.
Yeah, when our whole family's sitting on the trampoline, we can't announce it yet. Yeah. So, I don't know when this video will come out.
Yeah.
How are you today? Oh, got a mouthful of food. So, where do we want to park this boat?
Oh my gosh, at what point are we gonna jump in?
Right now.
Really?
Sure.
Anytime.
Like a kid on Christmas, it's hard to wait.
Okay.
Pardon?
Your ass looks like a waffle.
Oh, that means I need to do more
That's
squats.
so endearing.
Go ahead a minute.
Is that flat?
It's better than a
Bobby?
pancake.
No, it's because you're sitting on this and
And
you
then
have
mermaid scales.
this. Okay, mermaid.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
insult
turning into a
me like
mermaid.
Actually went through this time. My ass
Keep
looks like
going?
a waffle.
Yeah, just a little bit more. That's fine. All right, ladies.
To me, it's like the equivalent
So-
of pancake ass.
Remember how you said you were just fine with that other place?
just fine.
With the last anchorage?
Yeah.
Isn't this a little better?
This is better. This is better. And it's especially better for you because you'll have the hatch open.
But it's nice and calm. Look at this.
Yeah, this feels good.
Where nobody can hear us scream.
Yeah, because of the implications.
Yeah, it's because of the implications. There's nobody here to like. There's nobody else around, so
We're suddenly really
it's the implications.
Area.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing?
It was definitely a beautiful and calm spot, and our brand new Island Spirit 525 sure looked pretty in the water.
Like you've been here before. How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this?
If you'd like more information about the Island Spirit 525, click the link in the description and be sure to tell them you saw it on Sailing Doodles.
Oh, our sins. Oh, where do we begin?
We were excited to swim in this gorgeous water and explore this beautiful beach.
Sins, and the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from us. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all?
So we're about to go into lunch, but I wanted to talk solar with you guys on the boat. So we have about 4,700 watts of solar on the boat. You know, but you're never going to get full 4,700 watts because there's always going to be a little shade and everything. It is 12:15. It's a nice sunny day. It's not perfectly sunny. It's a little bit overcast. Not overcast, I'd say just hazy, so you're not getting full sun. So I got my Roy Powell battery system here, and this is the monitoring panel for the Roy Powell. So I have 25 kilowatts of lithium batteries from Roy Powell, plus their monitoring system, plus their battery temperature monitor, all that stuff. It's a really cool system. And you can see that it is charging at 4.1 kilowatts. So I have 4,700 watts available. It's putting 4,100 watts in. That's pretty good for me. I like that a lot. So I can monitor each battery as well. Like this battery, I've got 5 of them. This battery is at 66% and it's charging at 33 watts. It says negative, but that's because it's kind of an Asian thing. I don't know why they do that. They put negative when it's charging and positive when it's discharging. I'm not sure why, but it's charging at 30 amps or a little more at 27 volts. So pretty good. And then the whole system, you know, is charging at 130 amps, 150 amps, and it's got 2 hours and 47 minutes till full. What I also like to do here is I'm going to turn on the air conditioner and just see how much power is still going into the batteries, because basically the solar should be running all of the air conditioner and still charging the batteries, which would be nice. So I'm going to turn it on now. So there's 2 different chillers that run the coolant, right, and it sends the cold water around the boat to all the different air conditioners, and then you can turn the air conditioners on. There are 2 units in the salon here, one on each side, and then there's 2 different blowers. There's a blower aft and then a blower port. You can turn one blower on or not, whatever. Honestly, we're only turning on 1 unit right now because we don't need it. Even though it's 85 degrees or 80 something degrees in Thailand and humid and muggy, this one air conditioning unit will cool off the salon, and then each cabin has its own unit as well. So so now we got the air conditioner running, and I'm gonna wait everything boot up for a minute because it takes a minute for the chillers to spool up. When I feel some cold water, I'm gonna test the output again on the solar and see what happens. We were making about 4,000 watts, 3,800 watts earlier. Now we're still inputting 2,000 watts into the batteries. and now it says it's going to take 4 hours to charge total. So basically during the daytime I can run the air conditioner throughout the whole boat just on the solar alone, which is really nice. And then overnight I can let the batteries pull the load, and so I can have air conditioning pretty much 24/7. I will say at that point the batteries will be mostly depleted in the morning by running the air conditioner all night, so I will have to charge them back up. It's not a big deal, you got solar. So if I'm putting in 4,000 watts and the air conditioner is using 1,500 to 2,000, you're still ahead of the game. Nice. Let's head into lunch, so I'm going to turn off all the air conditioning. We don't need it while we're off the boat, and we don't really need it anyway. We're just turning it on at night to help sleep during the daytime. Yeah, it's there in the mid 80s, lower 80s, but you get a nice breeze coming through. It's not too bad, especially if you're up on the top. But I'm turning this stuff off and we're going to go to lunch. And now we got 3,800 watts going back into the batteries. You ladies look beautiful. You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's we'll go to the Hard Tien restaurant. Looks pretty good.
The hard what?
Hard Tien.
We jumped in our loaner Highfield dinghy and headed to shore. Our brand new Highfield Sport 360 will meet us when the boat is delivered to Florida.
You guys pull it on.
Live at the back and not the. Wait, no, not the back.
That's probably fine.
There were several resorts on the beach, so we picked one and headed in for lunch. One of the great things about cruising in Thailand, it's easy to get everywhere and the food is absolutely cheap, but tastes amazing.
There is no road that leads down here, so we're going to walk down to the end of the beach and to the road and see if we can rent some scooters and go drive around the island a bit. We'll see what happens.
Please do me a favor and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can catch our next video as we rent some scooters and cruise around this island and then sail on to the next one. It's a lot of fun exploring Thailand on our first shakedown cruise of our new boat. We're going to end this video here so that we can give you more information about the solar panel system on the boat and introduce you to the new host of our sister channel, Flying Doodles.
The system I'm talking to you today about is the solar system on the boat. So we have 4,700 watts of solar, and there's 3 different zones. And I will take you upstairs where you can see all of them right now. So you got the fly bridge up here. You have one zone off the back of the fly bridge. So each of these solar panels is about 400 watts. So 400 in each zone has 4 panels in it. So you have 1,600 watts per zone, and there's 3 different zones. So you have the zone on the back of the fly bridge, and then on the bimini top, on top of that, you have 2 more zones. So, you know, another 4 panels for each zone. So each zone's about 1,600 watts. So that's what, about 4,800 watts total available. And the reason you want 3 zones, you don't want it all in one zone. Theoretically, you could run it through one part with charge controller, but you have these MPPT controllers. I don't know what MPPT stands for. Maybe it's popping up on the screen right now. But basically, it's more efficient if you have different controllers hooked up to different zones, because part of a panel might be in shade, or part of a zone might be in shade, and it's just much more efficient to have different zones so that it's not all going through one. The controller can take care of the charge and do all that. So a lot of solar on this boat. Rated 4,800 watts, you're never gonna see that, right? Because some parts of it in shade or whatever. We're kind of doing the math on it the other day. I think I'll only have to run the generator, oh man, like 4 or 5 hours a week, just to kind of, maybe not even that much, really. So pretty nice. MPPT controllers are down under the aft cabin, and it's nice. The underneath the bed, it has these like little risers with the hydraulic rams on them, so it'll stay up right there. And then we have 3 of these MPPT controllers, all right here, that control all that, and then it sends it to the house batteries, which are right back behind here, and under there are the house batteries. So you know, they don't have to run very far, and it keeps the boat nice and charged. So I turned off the shore power and am running the air conditioners and everything off the batteries right now, and so that I could show you my because I have an app right here that can see all these solar panels. So I'm going to screen record that. So right now the solar panels are making about 2200, 2300 watts. And it's only 10 in the morning, right? So they're still being shaded because the sun's not straight up and down, but so it's making 2300, 2200 watts right now. So it's going to keep increasing until, you know, 1 or 2 in the afternoon, then it'll start decreasing again. So, you know, noon I'll be making close to 4000 watts. So plenty of power, and the solar panels are powering the air conditioner and all the systems right now. So that is how the solar works on the boat. And next video, we'll catch you up with another system.
You may not know, but I actually have 3 other channels. I have Flying Doodles, Glamping Doodles, and the Sailing Doodles podcast. A little over a month ago, I hired a new host for Flying Doodles. Her name is Emma, and she's doing a great job filming and producing flying videos. Basically, she finds private aircraft owners, interviews them about the airplane, straps some cameras on it, and they take it up for a flight. We also have Glamping Doodles. When we're not sailing, Amanda and I travel around the U.S. on our RV, filming our adventures. The RV life is a lot like the boat life. So check out one of these videos popping up right here to see Flying Doodles or Glamping Doodles.